This spyglass is no good. It's supposed to help me see things far away, but I can't make out what that big shape is. Besides, we're so far down, it's dark as night.
Good thing the octoscope can see in the dark. Can you give us a better picture of what's out there, Dashi?
Aye, aye, Captain. It looks like a ship of some kind.
Shiver me whiskers! Unless I miss me guess, that's the pirate shipwreck of Calico Jack himself.
Calico who?
Calico Jack. He was me grandfather and the finest cat pirate ever to roam the seven seas. And he had a golden spyglass. The spyglass was passed down from one member of me family to the next. But before it could pass down to me, Calico Jack's ship sank in the North Atlantic Ocean. And that golden spyglass sank with it.
The North Atlantic Ocean? But that's where we are now.
Quazi, do you really think that could be the pirate ship of Calico Jack out there?
Aye, Captain.
Then let's go and investigate. Quazi, sound the Octo Alert.
Yow!
Octonauts, to the launch bay. Octonauts, there's a mysterious ship out there that may have belonged to Quazi's grandfather, Calico Jack. Our mission is to explore the shipwreck and help Quazi find his grandfather's spyglass. Peso, Dashi, Quazi, let's go. Tweak, open the octo hatch.
Right away, Cap.
Can't you go any faster, Captain?
Quazi, that shipwreck has been down there for years. It'll still be there in a few minutes.
Oh.
Look, everyone. There it is.
Well, Quazi, do you think it's Calico Jack's ship? That's got to be a carving of your grandfather. He even looks like you.
Let's go inside. Yow!
Hold on, Quazi.
Huh?
This may have been a pirate ship once, but now she's home to hundreds of plants and animals. So, Octonauts, be extra careful. We don't want to disturb anything.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Have you got that, Quazi? Quazi?
I wonder where that spyglass might be. Yow! Spiky sea urchins. Yow! Huh? A little seaweed isn't going to keep me from that spyglass. Shiver me whiskers! Me grandfather's treasure chest! I just know that spyglass is inside. The spyglass.
Quazi, what happened?
I found the spyglass, but before I could grab it, I got slimed.
Who goes there? We may not be able to see, but we can still smell you and hear you, dag-nabbit.
Uh-oh. It looks like this is slime eel territory.
Get off our property or I'll slime you again.
Sorry, Quazi. We've got to go.
One,
But what about the spyglass?
Just leave it, Quazi.
two,
No, it was me grandfather's, and it should be mine.
But Quazi...
3. Okay, boys, let him have it.
And then we ran in and Quasi was covered all over with this disgusting slime.
Fascinating. A single slime eel can produce a bucket of slime in no time at all.
Tell me about it.
That's the slime eel's way of protecting itself and its home, especially since it can't see.
There certainly were a lot of slime eels protecting that spyglass.
Not to mention spiky sea urchins.
And tangly seaweed.
Sorry, Quasi. It's probably too dangerous to go back.
What would a slime eel want with a spyglass anyway? I'm going to bed. Calico Jack. Spyglass. It's mine. Mine. The spyglass is mine!
Quasi.
This time, I'm not leaving without that spyglass. Me grandfather's spyglass, at last. I made it! Ouch!
Hey, what's all the ruckus?
Oh, great. You again.
So you're back for some more, eh?
Quasi!
Yeah, I finally had me grandfather's spyglass, till this wooden beam fell down and trapped me.
I can't move it without bringing the whole ship down.
Didn't we warn you to clear out of here and never come back?
You caught me, slime eel. I suppose you're gonna slime me again. Well, go ahead.
That's it. You're right. Go ahead. Slime him. I dare you.
What? But...
My pleasure.
You call that sliming someone? Ha! You missed him.
Yeah, well, I can't see, remember?
Captain, what are you...
The slime will make Quasi's tail slippery, and we can pull him loose.
Try a little lower next time.
Peso, what are you saying?
Just a little lower.
You asked for it.
Great work, slime eel. Let's pull.
I'm free! Thanks, matey! And thanks, slime eel! At last, me grandfather's spyglass, and it's all mine! Chow! There's all kinds of plants and animals in there.
Looks like this spyglass has become home to many different creatures, Quasi.
Aye.
Back for more, eh?
Wait, just a minute. This spyglass has always been passed down in my family. But now, I'm passing it on to you and these little creatures.
Oh, that's mighty kind of you, I'm sure.
Take good care of it.
Yeah, we will. And, sorry about the slime. Now, go on, get out of here.
And after all this time, I finally had the spyglass in my own paws. But when I saw those creatures, I had to put it back.
Quasi, you did the right thing.
And you can tell everyone you were the one to discover Calico Jack's shipwreck.
Besides, it's not like you didn't get any souvenirs at all.
Huh?
Here.
Ooh, almost finished packing. Me spyglass, me ball of wool, and me copy of True Tales for Pirates. Try these, mateys.
day's holiday on Coconut Crab Island.
Have a nice relaxing time, Quazi, and we'll see you back aboard the Octopod in 2 days.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And don't forget to take the emergency button. If you run into any trouble, you'll be able to sound the Octo Alert.
What kind of trouble could I possibly run into napping in a hammock, sipping coconut milk from a straw?
Well, just in case. 'Cause you never can tell, Quazii.
See you later, matey!
Welcome back to Coconut Crab Island.
No better place to drop anchor and relax, Claude.
You remember my wife, Claudette, and my 3 sons, Clyde, Clem and Clarence?
Can I show Quazii his hammock, please? Can I? Hey?
All right, Clarence, but make sure you don't bother him too much.
I won't, I promise. Right this way.
Yow! Now to settle down with true tales for pirates. Ahoy, matey! What can I do for you?
I just love a good pirate story.
Do you now? Well, just hop on up, and I'll read you the story of Long John Catspaw, the fiercest pirate that ever sailed the 7 seas.
Oh, wow! I even got my own special piratey coconut.
That sure is a piratey coconut if ever I saw one, matey. So, Long John Catspaw looked through his spyglass and saw something unlike he'd ever seen before. Shiver me whiskers! Somebody swiped me coconut!
Maybe Long John Catspaw came and took it.
No pirate worth his sea salt would steal a sleeping pirate's coconut. It's against the pirate code. And it's too easy. Have you two seen any scurvy coconut thieves on the island?
Coconut thieves? Who would steal a coconut? It's just us crabs.
You probably dropped it in your sleep and it fell into the water.
Here, have another coconut and forget about it.
Okay, but I still think there's a coconut thief on this island.
If only we could catch him.
Aye, matey. We'll set a trap and catch him in the act. I'll show this sneaky thief you can't steal a coconut from a sleeping pirate and get away with it.
Yeah, 'cause a real pirate is really smart.
Aye, matey. A pirate is always one step ahead of the rest. Yo!
Quazii, are you all right?
Never saw that coming. What? That scurvy thief even took me fake coconut head.
Oh no, and my special piratey coconut shell.
Clarence, we're going to get to the bottom of this. Oh! Whoa! Yow!
Quazii, Quazii. Coconuts, Octonauts. Oh, Octonauts to Coconut Crab Island.
Quazi! Are you all right?
Me coconuts! Me coconuts! Me coconuts! What are you mateys doing here anyway?
Clarence sounded the Octo Alert, but you didn't say why.
Somebody's been stealing Quazii's coconuts.
And that's not all.
Somebody's stealing our coconuts too.
And the scurvy thief even took Clarence's special coconut shell. The one that he marked like a pirate.
Oh, your special coconut. How will you ever fall asleep?
How will any of us sleep knowing there's a thief on the island?
Aye, that thief has really crossed the coconut line.
Stealing coconuts from innocent little coconut crabs is downright mean.
We're going to catch that thief and recover the stolen coconuts.
But the thief could be hiding anywhere.
Then we'll just have to play a little game of hide and seek to find that sneak.
Captain, the missing coconuts have to be somewhere around here. They're not just flying away.
Maybe not, but they're flying back.
Shiver me Whiskers! Looks like that scurvy thief is hiding under the water.
And we can't go after them because coconut crabs can't swim.
Don't worry, Octonauts can. Quazi, Peso, let's search the water.
Now, where would somebody hide a secret stash of stolen coconuts?
Everyone, keep your eyes peeled.
Captain, I found a teeny tiny coconut.
You found more than one, Peso.
We found them all!
But where's the thief?
No sign of him. But at least we can return the coconuts to our crab friends.
Our coconuts!
But no sign of my special coconut.
You wouldn't happen to mean this little coconut, would ya?
My special pirate coconut! You found it!
Oh, of course I did. I'm a pirate.
But where did the other half come from?
Shiver me whiskers, that coconut has a mind of its own.
It's also got eyes of its own.
I've got this. A vast, Hold on. I'm on the trail of the coconut thief. He's an octopus, and he's walking on 2 tentacles. He's heading for the rocks.
Stay with him, Quazi. Peso and I will join you there.
More coconuts.
Ooh.
So, you want to play, do ya?
Where's our thief?
The scallywag is hiding in one of these here coconuts. Where'd you go?
Just missed him. He's beating us at this game.
Then it's time to try a new plan.
Right you are, Captain. We'll just have to smash all these coconuts to smithereens.
Maybe not, Quazi. I have another idea. If we take one of his stolen coconuts, he's sure to come after it.
Good idea, Captain. This octopus does seem to be rather attached to the coconuts.
Attached to the coconuts. Is the coconut secure?
Ow!
Yes, Captain. Sorry, Quazi.
I just hope my tail is secure.
All right, Quazi, when the thief goes for the coconut, we should be able to catch him. Now, start swimming. Nice and slow.
Got you, you scurvy coconut thief!
I'm not a coconut thief. I'm a coconut octopus.
What's the difference?
I use coconut shells to hide in. That's how a coconut octopus stays safe. Watch.
Shiver me whiskers! That looks just like a regular coconut.
That's clever. You're using coconut shells as a kind of tool.
You like it, huh? Hey, it's the ultimate in octopus protection. It's like my very own shell. Ooh,
I can see why you need those coconuts.
So, you like to hide inside the coconuts. But what was the idea of throwing them back on shore and bonking me on the head?
Sorry, but all the coconuts hadn't been cracked. I was trying to break them open by tossing them on shore.
I guess it's not his fault that your head turned out to be a good coconut cracker.
Well, Quazi is a bit hard-headed.
Haha, very funny.
But I don't suppose you need all of these coconuts.
I guess not. Just need a few good ones to hide in, and I could use a little help cracking them open.
I think we may be able to help you out.
Really? Yippee!
Here you go, Clarence.
My special coconut! I thought I'd never see it again.
Nah, I'd never let a fellow pirate down.
So, Claude, do we have a deal?
We'll be happy to crack some coconuts and throw them into the water for the little octopus.
Yep, if he doesn't steal any more from us.
Oh, that's so kind of you! Whoa, woo.
Huh?
uniform, Peso. Our special visitor will be impressed.
Thank you, Captain.
Tweak, progress report.
The Guppy is almost here, Cap. It should be arriving in 1 minute.
Octonauts, let's give our guest of honor a ship-shaped welcome. Form a line.
Permission to open the octa hatch, Cap.
Permission granted.
Here we are, the Octopod.
Pinto!
Peso!
Captain Barnacles and my fellow Octonauts, this is my little brother Pinto.
Welcome aboard, Pinto.
Oh, thanks.
This is Professor Inkling, Tunip, and Tweak.
Hi.
Was your trip okay?
It was the best ride ever. Quazi taught me how to talk like a pirate.
Aye, matey.
Shiver me flippers!
This is for you, me hearty. Welcome aboard the Octopod.
Do I look like a real pirate?
Yow!
Yarr! I'm ready for action!
And this is Dashy and Shellington.
Hello. It was great to meet you, Pinto.
We'll see you when we get back.
Are they taking the Guppy on a real mission right now?
Yes, they're going out to study baby sea snails. Baby sea snails can be hard to find because they're so tiny.
That's why I have my magnifying glass.
Tweak, open the octa hatch.
Aye, aye, Cap.
I want to go on a mission too.
Let me show you around the Octopod first.
Quazi told me that the life of an Octonaut is really exciting.
Oh, it is. As a medic,
Do you search for sea monsters like Quazi?
Well, here, let me show you what I do.
And Quazi says that an Octonaut has to be prepared for anything to happen.
That's true. You want to try doing something that I do?
I'm ready for anything.
All right, then. Here's a real challenge. Bandaging. We'll practice a combination bandage. A flipper sling and a rib wrap. Now you try it.
I want to learn how to be an Octonaut, not a medic.
But I'm an Octonaut and a medic.
I mean a real Octonaut, like Quazi, ready for action.
Oh, I have to be ready for action too, you know, in case someone gets hurt.
Quazi!
Wait!
Is the ship under attack?
No, but it is time for lunch. Here you go, matey. Ha-ha! Last one there be a rotten fish egg.
Oh. The Octo Alert!
Octonauts, to the HQ.
Captain, what's going on?
We've just received a call for help from the Guppy. Captain Barnacles here. Go ahead, Dashy.
Captain, we seem to be stuck. Can you locate us?
Uh-oh, Cap. We've lost radio contact.
Dashy and Shellington are stuck, and we've got to get them unstuck.
I wonder what they're stuck in.
We'll find out when we get to them, and we need to get to them fast.
Can I come too? Oh, please, 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 please.
No, it might not be safe.
Your big brother's right, Pinto. You better stay here with the Vegimals.
I'll tell you all about it when we get back.
Pinto on a mission.
Ready for action, Captain.
And if anybody gets hurt, you can count on me.
The Gupsy's tow line could be handy for pulling Dashy and Shellington out of trouble, Cap.
Thank you, Tweak. Open the octo hatch. anything yet, Quazi?
Yow! That's got to be them! Captain, we may be dealing with a Dabberlock.
What's a Dabberlock?
It looks like a plant, but once you get close, it reaches out with its giant green arms and grabs your ship.
And when does it let go?
Never, ever, ever.
Where's the double lock? Where is it? Where'd it go?
Pinto, how did you sneak aboard?
Aha! A stowaway!
Wait, dead ahead. There they are.
Whoa! Is that the double lock?
Octonauts, here's the plan. Quazi, you go around the back and I'll... Quazi!
Avast ye Dabberlock! You can't hold me here, you scurvy beast!
So much for the plan. Activate helmets.
Oh, can I go too?
No. Quazi, we may not be dealing with a Dabberlock after all.
Of course not! I know Dabberlocks, Captain! This is no Dabberlock!
It looks like a plant to me.
It is a plant, a type of seaweed called kelp. We're at the edge of a kelp forest. Dashy and Shellington are trapped in the kelp. We've got to get them out. We'll have to use the tow line to pull them out. Peso, check on Shellington. Quazi, let's get the tow line.
Huh?
This kelp is strong! We'll have to pull really hard!
No, wait. The guppy isn't the only thing stuck in there. Look. We have to be careful. If we pull too hard, it could hurt those baby snails.
You're right, but we have to free the gup right now.
It's like a bandage. They're just wrapped up in a giant bandage.
Do you think you could unwrap it?
Yes, sir.
That's a lot of unwrapping to do, Captain.
And we do have a spare helmet. Pinto?
Aye, aye, Captain!
Remember, this is a real mission.
I'll follow your orders just like a real Octonaut.
Octonauts, take your positions. If you don't mind. Captain, peel from the top.
Aye, aye, Peso.
Quazi, take it under.
Aye, aye, Peso!
Pinto, open that leaf.
Aye, aye, Peso!
Thank you for saving the baby snails.
And us.
Oh,
Your brother kept everybody safe today.
Thanks to you, Peso, our mission was a success.
oh.
Can I try on your hat?
Actually, I made this for you. If you want it.
I know I'm a pirate and a medic!
You can swashbuckle.
And swash bandage.
Just like a real Octonaut!
Where is it? Ha! Found it! Captain, I have our next mission. The Octomap shows that we're here, in the Mediterranean Sea.
Yes?
Well, I have my own map of these waters.
Excellent, Quazi. A good map helps you to get to places you've never been.
Yes, and a secret map helps you get to places you didn't know were there.
Where did you find it?
I dug it up on Cat's Paw Island back in me pirate days. Yaha!
This map is very old.
Aye, and this map has a tale to tell, Professor. Listen, me hearties. A proud ship once sailed across these waters. The ship carried a precious golden jar. Then there came a terrible storm, and the ship sank to the bottom of the sea. There it lay until a scary sea monster made the wreck his home. He guards the golden jar to this very day. If you go looking for it, mateys, you must beware of the 8-headed sea monster, for he'll challenge anyone who comes too close. Yow!
There's no shipwreck or sea monster on the Octomap.
Ha ha! Pirates don't put their secrets on anybody else's maps.
In fact, there are many things under the sea that aren't on anyone's map yet.
And the Octonauts are out to find them. Who's with me?
Quazi, sound the Octo alert.
Yow!
Octonauts, to the launch bay. Octonauts, our mission is to find out if there's any truth to Quazi's old map.
I'd like to photograph that golden jar. I wonder if it's still there.
If we can find the shipwreck, Dashi, then we can look for the golden jar.
And the sea monster.
Dashi, Peso, you'll come along with Quazi and me.
Okie dokie, Cap. We're ready to test the grabber.
Activating grabber. Oh. Oops. Got it. This will help pick things up from the shipwreck. Thanks, Tweak.
And it's a perfect monster grabber.
Monster grabber?
Don't worry, Peso. Right, let's go. Tweak, open the octa hatch.
Got it, Cap.
The map says there should be a big rock archway up ahead.
Check.
Go under it and to the left.
We're coming up on some rocks, Quazi. Which way now?
Go around the biggest rock and to the right. No, the left. We should be getting close now. Closer. Closer. Up ahead, I think I see the shipwreck. Ah, it's just some rocks.
Quazi, we found your shipwreck.
Oh, protect us from the sea monster, Captain.
Dashi, Peso, we'll look for that golden jar.
Yow! Ready or not, here I come! If I were a sea monster, where would I hide? He's got 8 heads, so he must be pretty clever. That looks like a good hiding place. those rocks. Gotcha! Ow, how could a giant sea monster with 8 heads just disappear into a wall of solid rock?
Octonauts, over here!
Captain, what is it?
Look!
The golden jar that was on your map, Quazi. Oh, this will make a beautiful photo.
Aye, matey, but don't get too close. Captain, the sea monster could be hiding behind that golden jar.
Oh no!
Then I'll pull it out very carefully.
Over a bit. Down a little.
Gotcha!
Yeah, no monster there. Stand back. I'll do a monster check. Yeah, a sea monster couldn't fit in there. Where is that sea monster? This map is no help at all. Peso, we may have to face the worst.
The worst?
There's no sea monster here.
Oh, phew.
Arr, this is supposed to be a sea monster map.
Oh, wow!
What's the point of having a sea monster map if there's no real sea monster to go with it?
Quazi, behind you!
Yeah!
Ah!
Found you, sea monster.
You win! That was a fun game of hide and seek.
Game? Wait. You're supposed to have 8 heads.
I think you found an octopus, Quazi.
Yes, I'm an octopus, all right?
Well, you sure acted like a sea monster. You disappeared like magic when I chased you.
I'll show you my tricks. You'll want to take my picture before and after.
Hey! Where'd you go?
I can change my colors. That makes it easier to hide. What's this? And I can squeeze myself into oh so small spaces.
How'd you do that?
It's easy when you don't have any bones.
You really are the king of hide and seek. Even if you're not a proper sea monster.
Well, if you hadn't gone looking for a sea monster, you wouldn't have found me. How did you find me?
Look, there you are.
Oh, time for a new map.
You're right there, matey.
There. What do you think?
Perfect, thanks.
That's more like it.
Hi, this is a real map of the place. Now it's my turn to hide.
I'll count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Coming. Ready or not?
Octofloats should be pretty easy to spot. There's not much out here in the open ocean.
There they are. These octofloats have been measuring water temperatures for weeks. They should tell us a lot about the weather out here.
Even though they're underwater?
Of course, the temperature under the ocean tells us a lot about the weather up on the surface.
Uh-oh, the weather forecast doesn't look too good.
Jumping jellyfish. It says here there's a strong chance of water spouts up at the surface.
Captain, according to the octofloats, water spouts could start forming at the surface any minute.
Water spouts?
Like a water spout.
Well, Tulip, a water spout is a tornado that forms over water. They appear most commonly out here in the open ocean.
A tornado?
Yaw! Don't worry me, Hearty. It's only a bit of twisty old wind.
Shellington, Dashy, gather up all the octofloats and get out of there as fast as you can.
Already on it, Captain. We'll round them up and...
Hurry, before they sink! Good catch!
Now for the floats.
Oh no! The wind must have blown them away!
Dashy, Shellington, is everything all right?
5 floats are lost on the surface. And water spouts are starting to form in the area.
We're on our way. Quazi, Peso, to the gups. To find all the octofloats, we'll have to split up.
Aye, and it looks like we have some company.
Then there's not a moment to lose.
Got it! Shellington, hurry!
Yes, 4 down, 1 to go.
Captain, I've found the last float.
Try to get it quickly, Quazi.
Hey, watch it, matey.
Oi, who you calling matey? The name's Trixie. I'm a triggerfish.
And I'm Quazi. Pleased to meet you, Trixie. Well, that's our float, and we need it back.
Oh, no, you don't. I make my home under whatever I find floating on the surface of the ocean.
But I can't just leave this float out here. You don't want it littering up the ocean, do you?
Oh, I've made a home out of all kinds of rubbish before now. Whatever keeps me safe from the birds up above and the big fish below. And when I find a home this good, I don't give it up easily.
Avast! There's no time to argue, Trixie. You better dive down deeper where it's safe.
I'm staying right here. No water spout's gonna scare me out of my home.
All right, you don't have to leave your home, but I've got to move it to safety. Follow me, Trixie. Trixie! I'm coming for you, Trixie! Trixie!
Quazi, come in for two.
Can't talk now, Captain. I'm inside a water spout.
You're breaking up, Quazi.
I said I'm inside a water spout.
Quazi? Sounds like he's in there with a pig.
Lost. I'll save you, Trixie. By me whiskers, I will. Yow!
Quazi! Help!
Hang on in there, me hearty. Third time lucky. Gotcha! Yow! That was... close.
Quazi, come in, Quazi. We've lost radio contact. Let's sound the Octo Alert. Octonauts, to your stations.
Octonauts,
Quazi has been carried away by a water spout. He's somewhere out there in the open ocean.
Water spouts are going away, Cap. But there's no sign of Quazii anywhere.
Then we'd better spread out and find him. Octonauts, let's do this.
Captain Barnacles, come in. Oh, it's no good. What about you, Trixie? Are you okay?
I'm fine, but...
That bird up there looks pretty hungry.
Nice of you to drop by, little fishy!
Trixie, get under the boat!
Oh, I wish I was back in my home.
Any sign of Quazi?
Not yet, Captain.
Wait, I think I see something. Oh, no, just the last octofloat.
Better load it up anyway.
Don't worry, Trixie. You should be safe down there.
Maybe not for long. Swordfish?
A triggerfish snack.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh, there you are.
Trixie, look out!
Let's try that again.
Uh-oh.
I'll save you, Trixie.
Where'd you go?
Still no sign of Quazi, Captain. He could be anywhere.
We've got to be close.
Captain, I'm picking up some strange noises. It's the same grunting noise we heard when we tried to contact Quazi before. It could be a clue.
Lead the way, Shellington. Octonauts, follow those grunts.
Stay close, Trixie.
That's not fair!
I don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
Quazi!
My home!
Dashy, open the back of the Guppy. Hup-hoo! Incoming!
I know you're in there somewhere.
Forget it.
Well, she's not coming out of there, is she?
Phew. Thanks, Captain.
Who's your new friend, Quazi?
This here is Trixie the Triggerfish.
A grunting triggerfish, of course.
And this octofloat is her home.
It protects me from the birds up above and the big fish down below.
Well, Trixie, it looks like you need that octofloat more than we do.
I have an idea, Captain. If we leave this octofloat out here, it can be your job to guard it. Okay, Trixie?
I don't think that'll be a problem.
You got that right. We triggerfish always protect our homes.
Oh! Whoops. Sorry. Force of habit.
Wow. I've never seen a moon like this.
'Tis known as a pirate's moon and happens but once every 100 years. Shiver me whiskers, the flying swords!
Flying swords?
Aye, according to legend, 'tis only on the night of the rare pirate moon, when cold ocean waters turn warm, that ye may be lucky enough to see the flying swords. They're a sign, me hearties, that you are near a sunken pirate ship, where X marks the spot of the greatest treasure ye could ever hope to find. The sword of the Pirate King. But any pirate who hopes to take it as his own must be brave indeed, because the sword of the Pirate King is guarded by 3 magical flying swords. Me granddad always wanted to find that treasure. Alas, He never had the chance. But now I do!
Are we going to look for the Pirate King's sword, matey?
Not we, Peso. 'Tis a mission I need to go on alone. For the honour of me granddad, Calico Jack.
I understand.
Good luck, Quazi. We'll follow your progress from the Octopod.
A sunken ship. This could be it.
Well done, Quazi. Keep us posted.
I'm going after that sword, me hearties. These freezing waters are shivering me whiskers. Ah, what a glorious ship. The Pirate King! The sword is as good as mine. Strange. The water just got warmer. This is definitely it.
Quazi! Come in, Quazi!
We've lost contact, Captain. His radio's been damaged.
Dashi, sound the Octo alert! Octonauts, to the launch bay! Octonauts, we've lost radio contact with Quazi. He may be hurt or in trouble. Dashi, keep trying to radio him. Peso, into the Guppy with me. Tweak, open the octo hatch.
Got it, Cap.
Quazi to Octopod. Come in, me hearties. Me radio's broken. But I've still got a Pirate King's sword to find. Okay now, where's that X that marks the spot? That warm water again. Yow! A flying sword. Yow! No telling where more of these magical flying swords might be lurking. Here I am! No, over here! No, down here, matey! Arr! 2 down, 1 to go!
There he is, Captain.
Hang on, Peso. This could get a bit rocky.
Something tells me that the X that marks the spot is right behind this. Ho-ho! The last one. Stand aside, you scurvy sword. Magic ye may be, but quick enough to catch this pirate? Never!
Captain, I've lost sight of him.
Looks like he's inside the kelp forest. Quazi!
Look!
Quazi? It's not Quazi. We've been chasing a figurehead. One that could only have come off a pirate ship.
But then, where's Quazi?
Ha-ha! Outran him! So, it's a duel you're wanting, is it? Then it's a duel ye shall have. Hey, you're a swordfish.
Of course I'm a swordfish. What did you think I was?
A magic flying sword? Here.
The only flying me and my fellow fish do is when we leap out of the ocean.
So that was you! The light of the pirate moon made it look like it.
Do I care what it looked like? No! What I do care about is this is our feeding ground, and we want you gone!
I don't want your food, matey. I want the sword of the Pirate King. And if you think I'm leaving without it, you don't know much about pirates.
And you, my friend, don't know much about swordfish, or you will think twice about fighting us. We live by the sword. We use it for swimming fast,
Slashing at our food.
and defending ourselves.
Aha! 3 against 1, eh? Just the way I like it. Yeah. Oh, no, you don't. Guess I'm just too quick for you fishies.
We'll see about that.
Come and get me! Yo! Yeah!
Huh?
Yo! Yeah!
I'm stuck. The anchor is breaking free. Oh, if it falls, I will be...
Don't worry, matey. I'll get you free. Me paws are so cold, I can barely feel them to get a good grip.
Oh, put them near our heads.
So 'twas you causing that warm water I felt before. You are magical.
No, we're just regular swordfish, but we can heat up our eyes. It helps us to see better in the dark waters.
It's working. Me paws are getting warmer. Now let's get you out of there.
Quazi!
Captain!
Grab hold of the tow line.
Oh!
Phew.
There we go.
Your sword is bruised. You need a bandage. Good as new.
Oh, thank you, my friend.
And thank you for saving our fellow fish's life.
'Twas nothing.
You're as brave as a swordfish, and not bad with a sword either.
Anything we can do in return, you just let us know.
Ah, all I want is what I came here for. The sword of the Pirate King.
Huh?
You must have seen it. It's here somewhere. X marks the spot.
What is an X?
What is a mark?
What is a spurt?
You swordfish aren't the magical guardians the legend told of. So maybe there's no sword of the Pirate King either.
Come on, Quazi, don't give up now.
Hold on. X marks the spot. Mateys, I'm gonna need your help. Yeah. The sword of the Pirate King. Wow. If only me granddad could be here to see it. As the little fishy swam closer to the shipwreck, he heard a strange, whispery voice. Then an eerie white something rose up from the shadows of the sunken ship. It was what we pirates call a sea ghost. Its slimy fingers stretched from its hands like long, squirmy eels. Its voice came to him in a spooky whisper. It said,
I have an urgent message for Captain Barnacles.
Oh!
the vampire squid!
Oh, phew. It's all right. He's an old friend.
What seems to be the problem?
Captain Barnacles, I have come from the deep down below, where I have heard the cry of a hurt creature.
A hurt creature.
Peso, sound the Octo alert. Octonauts, to the HQ. Octonauts, our friend the vampire squid has heard an injured creature down in the midnight zone.
What sort of creature?
I don't know. It is very dark and spooky down there. I get scared easily.
Peso, why don't you take the Guppy down below and investigate?
As a medic, it's my duty to help any creature who's hurt or sick, no matter what. Even if they're hurt or sick in a very spooky place.
If it's spooky down there, you're gonna need help, matey. Captain, I'm going too.
I'll stay in touch on the radio. Let me know if you run into any trouble.
Yes, Captain.
Aye, Captain.
Over there. That is where I heard the injured thing.
Look at that.
A shipwreck.
And strange whispery noises too, just like in your story.
Aye, matey.
You don't think there's a sea ghost down here, do you?
Ah, this is too spooky for me.
Ugh, slime. Those noises sound like they're coming from over there. I'm going in for a closer look.
Come in, Peso.
Yes, Captain.
Peso, we've got you and Quazi on the radar. We'll keep an eye on you from here.
Thanks, Captain. We found a shipwreck, and strange noises seem to be coming from inside. It could be the hurt creature. Over and out. It's my duty to help no matter what. There's no such thing as sea ghosts. Hello? Is there anybody in here? Quazi? Is that you? You're not a sea ghost. You're an anglerfish.
Thank goodness someone heard me. I've got this pain in my lantern. Can you help?
That's what I'm here for. Looks like you've twisted this. Sorry, what was that? There's nothing to worry about. This won't hurt. Now to get you a sticker. Thank you. Hold on. Flappity flippers!
Peso!
Oh, you don't want to go in there, boy.
I'm coming for you, matey! Peso! Hey, oh. Peso's medical bag. He would never leave this lying about. There's that noise again. Captain, I found Peso's bag, but Peso's nowhere to be seen.
Well, according to the radar, he should be nearby.
Yow!
That's it, Quazi. Keep going.
Quazi, there's something else aboard the shipwreck.
Whatever it is, it's heading straight for you.
I don't see anything.
It's getting closer. Closer?
Quazi, it's standing right next to you.
I don't see anything.
Behind! In front! Just turn!
Captain! Captain, I can't hear you!
Come in, Quazi.
Captain, we've lost all radio contact.
I know you're here somewhere. What? Who's there? Show yourself! Wow! Gotcha this time! Yow! A sea ghost! you have to do that?
Oh, sorry, Quasi. I didn't mean to scare you.
You didn't? It's just, I think this wreck may be haunted by a sea ghost.
I saw something too, but sea ghosts are only make-believe, aren't they? The sea ghost? Captain Barnacles?
I came down as soon as we lost radio contact. Were you expecting someone else?
Yes, the sea ghost.
Sea ghost?
It's got a strange whispery voice and long white fingers like slimy eels. It tried to grab me with them.
Captain, it snuck up behind me and... Listen.
Whatever it is, I don't think it wants us to be here. We'd better move out, fast. This way, hurry.
The sea ghost strikes again.
I've got you! I've got you! It's got me! Oh.
This way!
Did we just get elbowed by a ghost? Yow!
Quazi! Just a little further.
This way!
Pardon?
Did you say help?
Help a ghost?
I'm so sorry to bother you, but I'm not actually a ghost. I'm a long-armed squid.
A long-armed squid? I've seen squids before, and they don't look like ghosts.
Oh, but there are lots of different kinds of squid. Giant squid, vampire squid, and me, a long-armed squid. See?
So those were your elbows that bumped us earlier?
Oh, yes, I'm really sorry about that. These elbows of mine are always getting in the way. We're the only squid that have them, you know. But I'm afraid my elbows aren't the problem.
Your tentacle is tangled.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to, you know, get your attention.
But why didn't you just ask us for help?
Oh, we long-armed squids are, well, shy. I'm sorry if I frightened you.
Frightened? It'd take more than a squid to frighten me.
Oh, do you think you could help me with my tentacle, if it wouldn't be too much trouble?
No trouble at all. Octonauts, let's untangle this tentacle. Ready, Peso?
Ready!
Oh, I'm free!
You need a bandage on that.
Oh, it feels better already. Thank you, Peso.
It was no trouble at all. You be careful with those elbows of yours.
I will. Goodbye.
Cheerio.
Oh.
Ah, my friends, did you find...
Wait! You forgot your medical bag.
Ah, ghost!
Oh, vampire!
Squids.
Look at this video coming in from Dashi.
She's in a kelp forest, and as you can see, there's quite a bit of...
Help!
Makes me hungry for a big bowl of me grandfather's pirate stew.
Huh?
Kelp is the main ingredient.
Oh! Whoa!
Is everything all right out there?
The currents here are getting stronger, Captain, so the water's getting rougher.
Then you and Dashi should head back to the Octopod.
Yes, Captain.
I'll just investigate one more piece of kelp and look for baby snails before we go.
And I'll just take one more video.
All right, boys. Someone's heading in our direction. You know what to do.
Right, Dad. Ready, steady, blend.
That's great.
Kelp leaves have such beautiful shapes.
Well done, boys. You blended in perfectly.
Oh,
It was nothing, really. Just doing what you taught us to do.
A leafy sea dragon never swims away from danger.
No, certainly not.
In fact, we can't swim at all. So what do we leafy sea dragons do better than anyone else?
Blend in.
And that's how we stay safe.
The water's getting a bit rough, Dad.
Ah, but the rougher the water, the calmer the leafy sea dragon.
These currents are so strong, they're breaking off pieces of kelp.
The Guppy's getting covered with it. We'd better hurry.
Steady, boys. Remember, a leafy sea dragon never gives up.
Dad! No! Come back! Dad!
Remember, when the going gets tough, the leafy sea dragon just goes with it.
Dad! No!
Just keep calm and blend in. Well done. You're blending in perfectly, boys.
But, Dad, what about you?
Don't worry about me. I'll be just fine.
Back to the Octopod.
Remember, keep calm. And blend in. Looks like you dragged home the whole kelp forest.
I need a picture of this before we clean it up. Tweak, say seaweed.
Seaweed! Where are we? I don't know. Cleanup time!
Can anyone put this kelp to good use?
Well, Cap, I could use some of it to make kelp grease. Nothing cleans an engine faster. Lean to the side.
I'll take some to study in the lab.
The other side!
I'll put some of it in the sickbay tank, so my patients will feel more at home.
And I've got the best use of all for this mess of kelp, mateys. Pirate stew!
We've been captured by a pirate.
Ahoy, mateys! I'm about to cook up some pirate stew. Now, watch and learn how to cook like a pirate.
Dad!
Chop! Pound! Mix! And boil!
We've got to get out of here!
We brought quite a bit of kelp back with us, Professor.
I think you may have brought something other than kelp back as well. Dashi, can you zoom in?
Zooming in, Professor.
Leafy sea dragons.
I completely missed them.
Leafy sea dragons are easy to miss. They're small and they're experts at camouflage.
If they were stuck to the gup, then they must be in the Octopod.
But where?
We'll search for them right away. And since these little leafy sea dragons look exactly like kelp...
We'll need these octogoggles set to camouflage mode. We'll be able to see any living creature, even if it blends in perfectly with its surroundings.
Shellington, you check the lab. Dashi, you take the sick bay. Tweak and I will search the launch bay. Octonauts, let's do this.
Did you see them? Nothing but plain old kelp in here.
No sign of them here.
The leafy sea dragons aren't here either. Let's see, who else took some of that kelp?
Quazi!
Quazi, stop that stew! Quazi!
Chop!
Chopper!
Pound! Mix! Boil! Chop!
Chopper!
Pound! Mix! Boil!
Octonauts, to the kitchen!
Chop!
Chopper!
Pound! Boil! The last little bit of kelp coming up, mateys!
Oh, nowhere to hide!
What's pirate for don't eat me?
Stop that stew!
What did you say, Captain?
Stop that stew! Those are leafy sea dragons, not kelp.
What? Where?
In your paw.
Shiver me whiskers.
Do your worst, pirate!
But don't hurt us.
I'm not gonna hurt you, mateys. I thought you were kelp.
But you're a pirate!
I'm also an octonaut, and octonauts help little critters like you.
I think you'd just like to go back home.
Yes, but we need to find our dad first.
A strong current of water carried him away.
Quazi, sound the Octo alert. Octonauts to the launch bay. Octonauts, our mission is to help these leafy sea dragons find their dad. Now, where did you last see him?
Where we live, at the edge of the kelp forest. We were caught in a current of water going towards your ship.
And Dad was caught in a current of water going in a different direction.
This is the current that the Guppy followed back to the Octopod.
So their dad must be trapped in this one, and it's taking him out to the open sea.
A leafy sea dragon can't survive out there.
There's no place to hide.
Captain, we've got to go after him, and fast.
Quazi, Peso, leafy sea dragons, into the Guppy. A leafy sea dragon can be tough to spot, so remember, set your octo goggles to camouflage mode.
I hope we're not too late to find Dad.
Kelp, kelp, more kelp.
Nah, there's no sign of him anywhere.
Wait, that piece of kelp looks like...
Dad! Oh no! He's getting away from us.
Don't worry, we'll swim out and... Quazi?
Oh, get him, Captain! Gotcha! You're safe now.
Whoa, thank you.
Don't worry, little fellas. I've got your dad.
Dad, you're safe.
I'm coming, boys. I'm just fine. Oh, my, it's good to be back home with my boys. Oh, we've all had quite an adventure.
Now you can all get a little rest.
And some food.
We're hungry, Dad.
All right, boys, let's show these Octonauts how we sea dragons eat. You see, we carefully sip seawater and find tiny bits of food in it. 1, 2, 3, sip! Delicious.
Better than pirate stew.
Yeah, sure is.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
Octonauts, Twig has invited us all here today to show us her latest top secret invention. Ready, Twig?
Ready, Cap?
Avast! What are you putting on my ship?
Don't get your tail twisted, Quazi. This here is gonna keep the gups from getting banged up all the time.
Huh?
They'll never crash again.
Never. But even the best pilots can make mistakes sometimes.
That's right. But when I use my remote control to turn on these boxes, the gups can drive themselves. I call it the Smart Gup Remote Control.
It's an amazing invention, Twig. I never thought a gup could drive like that without a good pilot behind the wheel.
Ah, no remote control can pilot the Guppy as well as I can.
With a smart gup remote control, anybody can be a great pilot. Here, Shellington, give it a whirl.
Well, now I've never been the best driver.
Oh no! Look! They're going to hit the Octopod.
Shiver me whiskers!
Don't worry. With the smart gut remote control, the gups are totally crash-proof. They stop by themselves before they crash into anything.
Oh! Oh! Hey!
Woo! Yay!
Oh!
Ah! The remote! Ah!
Tweak, what's going on?
I don't know. Without the remote, I can't control the gups.
Five runaway gups!
Sound the Octo alert. Octonauts, to the Octopod. Octonauts, we need to catch these runaway gups.
The gups went that way, towards that underwater canyon.
Tweak, how soon can you have the remote fixed?
Faster than you can say, 6 to 8 weeks. I have to order some new parts, so it's going to be a while.
Then we'll just have to swim out there and round up the gups ourselves.
Swim? Even I can't swim that fast.
Tweak, are there any other vehicles that we could use?
Well, there is one. The Gup F.
The Gup F? So slow.
Oh, the Gup F isn't so bad, Quazi. Keep pedaling. I think we're really starting to pick up some speed.
Speed? Just wait until I'm back in the Gup B. I'll show you speed.
There they are. Pedal.
We'll never catch up to them in this thing, Captain. Whoa! What was that?
Quazi, let's not get distracted.
We're coming up fast behind you. You better move along.
Who do these speedy show-offs think they are?
We're sailfish. Pacific sailfish, the fastest fish in the ocean.
They have to be fast. The herd sardines like that. Watch. Look how they work together to get them all in a tight group.
Are my eyes playing tricks on me? Or are they changing colours?
They seem to change colours when they get really excited.
Check out the old shipwreck. I wonder how fast that baby can go. Yeah, probably about as fast as a sleeping sea snail.
Oi! Who are you calling a sleeping sea snail? Get back here!
Hold on, Quazi. They might be able to help us.
Help us?
The only other thing I've seen move as fast as they do is the Guppy. Hello, a sailfish. We were wondering if you could help us find our missing ships.
Sorry, fellas, but we're in a hurry. We're following the sardines up the coast.
Ah, forget about these slow coaches, Captain.
Slow coaches?
I just don't think they're fast enough to help us.
I suppose you're right, Quazi. They probably couldn't keep up with the gups anyway.
Good one, Captain. Now they want to prove how fast they are.
Couldn't keep up? You've got to be kidding. We're the fastest things in the whole ocean. We'll find those ships. Grab onto those sails, guys. Let's go. Fast enough for you back there?
Ha 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 ha! Aye, matey!
Ha! I like this guy.
There they are, straight ahead. Follow those gups.
We better split up and herd them into a tighter group.
Excellent job. Now aim for the smart gup boxes. It worked!
All right, matey. Now! Got it!
Phew! These things are quicker than they look.
She's getting away!
If we don't stop it now, we might never see it again.
Not on my watch!
Just a little further, Quazi. We'll stop him up ahead.
Stop him? How are you gonna... Captain, look out! Now!
Nice driving back there.
Thanks. How come the gup didn't crash right into you?
Ah, Tweak made them totally crash-proof. It worked like a charm.
This little thing's pretty fast. And these guys are pretty good pilots. Maybe we can have a real race someday.
Ha ha! Anytime, mateys!
Thanks for your help, sailfish.
So long, guys!
I've missed you, old friend. Oh, no.
The smart gup boxes must have drained the gup's batteries. We'll need to replace them when we get home.
So how are we supposed to get home?
Keep pedaling, Quazi. We'll be home in no time.
We should have got those sailfish to give us a lift home.
There you go, Tunip. Some warm kelp soup should help your Vegimal feel better.
Looks like we need more soup.
Oh, there we go.
More pizza. More pizza.
We can't keep up with them, Captain. Can't Peso give them some medicine for their Vegimal pox?
Peso can't make the medicine until he finds the special ingredient. Peso, come in, Peso.
Any luck finding the red algae?
Not yet, Captain. There isn't much of it in this part of the ocean.
Peso, over here!
Red algae. This should be just enough for the Vegimal's medicine. Captain, we found some.
Excellent work. Now hurry back to the Octopod. The Vegimals are getting a bit, restless.
We're on our way. Oh! The algae! Excuse me,
Hey, clear off. This here's my home.
I think I dropped something down there.
Aye, and that's where it's staying. No trespassing.
Careful, Peso. That's a moray eel, and they can be very protective of their homes.
Captain, we've got a bit of a problem here. The red algae has fallen into a moray eel's lair.
Hurry back to the Octopod. Quazi, sound the Octo alert. Octonauts to the HQ. Octonauts, a bottle of red algae has fallen into the home of a moray eel.
We need that algae to make the Vegimal's medicine.
Ah, why don't you let me take care of that slippery old eel? I'll give him the old...
I don't think that's a good idea, Quazi. Moray eels can be very dangerous, especially when they're defending their home.
But maybe there's some way you can lure the eel out of his lair.
And while he's chasing after me, Peso can slip inside and get the algae.
But what if the eel comes back before I can find it?
I've got it! Sea snakes! They can be very poisonous, and even moray eels know to stay away from them.
So all we have to do is find a couple of poisonous sea snakes and ask them nicely to keep their fangs to themselves and help us.
Precisely!
Count me in!
That may be a little difficult.
Captain, I have a friend who may be able to help.
He's not a poisonous sea snake, is he?
Not exactly.
According to Professor Inkling, his friend lives somewhere around here.
I don't see anyone.
Peso, don't move a muscle.
What is it, Quazi?
There's a dangerous fish right in front of you. A banded sole. You're lucky I spotted it, matey. Banded soles are very poisonous.
Professor Inkling's friend is a banded sole?
Professor Inkling? He is indeed my friend, but I am no banded soul.
You're an octopus.
Not just any octopus, a mimic octopus. Sir Mortimer, the mimic octopus, at your service. Any friends of Professor Inkling are friends of mine.
But how did you... I knew it was a trick.
Oh, it was no mere trick, my boy. We mimic octopuses cannot squirt ink to get away from predators, so we must protect ourselves by pretending to be poisonous sea creatures.
Wow.
Not bad.
Not bad? My dear fellow, it is magnificent! Wait till you see my poisonous lionfish!
Whoa!
It's all right.
Mortimer, can you impersonate a sea snake?
Prepare to be dazzled as this mimic octopus becomes not one, not two, but 3 poisonous sea snakes. Hiss, hiss, hiss!
Meh.
Bravo, Mortimer. We need an actor of your talent for a special mission. Do you think you could help us?
Lead on, my seafaring friend. My audience awaits.
Show off.
I heard that.
There he is.
All right, everyone. Here's the plan. Step 1. Quazi, on my signal, you'll lure the eel out of his lair and lead him into this rocky reef.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Step 2. Peso, you swim inside to look for the bottle.
Righto.
Step 3. To keep the eel from coming back too soon, Mortimer will create a distraction here.
It shall be among my greatest performances.
Octonauts and Mortimer, let's do this. Step 1. Quazi, go.
paw. Stay away from my home.
Come and get me, you toothy lump!
Oh, knew you're asking for it.
Peso, time for step 2.
I'm entering the lair, Captain. The algae has to be around here somewhere.
Aha! You'll have to be faster than that, matey! Lionfish! Yow!
Admit it, my lionfish impersonation had you fooled.
Well, I suppose, but only for a second. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
Quazi, in here.
And you'll stay in there if you know what's good for you.
He's heading back to his home. Quazi, are you okay in there?
Yes, Captain. Carry on with the plan.
Come in, Peso. Any luck finding the red algae?
Not yet, Captain. It's a bit of a tight squeeze in here.
We'll buy you some more time. On to step 3. Here he comes. Ready, Mortimer?
Ready for the performance of a lifetime, dear boy.
Ah, no, not sea snakes.
Yes, we are 1, 2, 3 sea snakes. Begone, or we'll bite you inside out. Hiss, hiss, hiss!
Don't overdo it.
I think I'll take another way home.
Excellent, Mortimer. Another 5-star performance.
Thank you.
Well, Peso, any luck?
Captain, I think I see the bottle. But it's stuck.
Oh no, the eel's taking a shortcut. Peso, the eel is coming back. Fast! You've got to get out of there, now!
Almost got it. Yes! Time to skedaddle.
Ah, trespasser! What are you doing in my home?
Peso, grab on!
Yeah! Phew!
Nice work in there, Peso. Quazi, mission accomplished. We're on our way to pick you up.
Thanks, Captain. Huh? As for you, Sir Mortimer, don't think you can fool me this time.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, dear boy. Sea snake bites are poisonous.
I know that, but these aren't sea snakes. They're sea snakes! Yow!
Hop on! We've got to get this medicine back to the Vegimals.
There you go. You'll be better in no time.
The captain tells me your performance was quite brilliant.
It was. We couldn't have done it without your help, Mortimer.
A mimic octopus is always happy to put on a show. And I have a new impression now to add to my repertoire.
You do?
Sea snakes, yo!
Not bad.
Bravo! Bravo!
Thank you. Thank you.
Quazi, come in, Quazi. How's it going in there?
I just have to get past these scurvy old sharks, and then the treasure's mine.
Be careful, Quazi.
Don't worry about me, Captain. I'm always careful. Finally, after all these years of search. Yeah, you scallywags are quicker than I thought.
Looks like you could use a lift. Grab on.
Right on time, Captain. See you later, sharkies. And then 10,
no, 20 ravenous sharks came out of nowhere and chased me out of the shipwreck.
Really?
Well, sort of.
But I still made it out of there with this.
It's a beautiful medallion, Quazi.
It's not just a medallion, me hearties. This is a treasure map. According to pirate legend, these lines lead to an underwater hidden city full of treasure. Many have gone looking for it, but none have ever succeeded. In fact, my own grandfather, the great pirate Calico Jack, once set out to find it and was never heard from again. It be the one treasure he never did find.
Amazing. A hidden city somewhere out there in the ocean.
Ah, not in the ocean, Peso. To find the hidden city, we'll have to venture into the deepest, darkest depths of the Amazon River. The Amazon River. Captain, that's your cue.
Oh, right. Quazi, sound the Octo alert.
Yow!
Octonauts to the HQ. Octonauts, we have a special mission ahead of us. Quazi has found a map to a hidden city, and we're going to the Amazon River to find it.
Jumping jellyfish. The Amazon is the largest river on the planet. Some parts of it have never been explored. It's full of amazing creatures. Many of them only live in the Amazon. I can't wait!
Excellent. Well, what are we waiting for? Mind if I drive this time, Captain?
Be my guest, Quazi. Dashy, activate steering wheel.
I'm on it, Captain.
Octonauts to the Amazon! Amazon, here we come! Hold tight, mateys, I'm dropping anchor.
Here we are, the Amazon River.
Would you look at that? Freshwater stingrays, caiman,
manatees, and oh, look at those parrots!
That parrot kind of looks like... Huh?
Well, Quazi, which way to the hidden city?
Straight ahead, Captain.
Left or right, Quazi?
Let's see. According to the map, left or right? No, that's not it. Maybe if I turn it this way.
Something wrong, Quazi?
It doesn't say which way to go. This map is no good.
So what should we do?
We'll have to do this the pirate way. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a pirate by the toe. If he hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny... Whoa!
Everyone okay?
I think so, but what just happened?
Cap, you better take a look at this.
Of course. Falling trees are very common along the Amazon.
It's nothing a little polar bear strength can't fix. Come on, everyone. 1, 2, 3. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Huh?
Listen.
It's a tidal bore. A wave of water from the ocean is moving up the river.
And it's moving fast. Everyone hang on to something. Now! Phew. That wave must have carried me up the river. Octonauts! Can you hear me? Quazi, Peso, anyone, come in. No sign of the gups either. Better check the gup finder on my octo compass. Oh, it must have come loose. I can't see a thing down here. Huh? Hello? Who's there?
Hola.
Oh, A dolphin? In a river?
That's right. I'm a river dolphin. The name's Berta. I've lived my whole life right here in the Amazon.
I'm Captain Barnacles, leader of the Octonauts. And, I seem to have lost my octo-compass.
Is it small, round, smooth?
Yes, but how did you know?
Found it for you.
Thanks, Berta.
You're wondering how I did that, aren't you? Well, I used special sounds to find things in the murky water.
I, don't suppose you could help me find my crew? We came up the river looking for the hidden city.
A hidden city? Here in the Amazon? Oh, this I gotta see!
What? Where am I?
Oh, so you're awake, are ya?
Avast! I've been captured!
What's the matter, Quazi? Don't you recognise your own grandfather?
Shiver me whiskers. Calico Jack.
And that's when the tidal bore swept us all away.
I tell you, I've seen some big waves in my day. Wait. Just around the bend, some kind of a struggle, like something's hurt.
Peso!
Shh! I've got a bit of a situation here, Captain. This poor eel, a wave tangled her up.
Stay back, or I might do something crazy.
That's not just any eel. That's an electric eel when it gets upset.
That was just a little taste.
Careful, Peso.
I've got this, Captain. Easy now. I'm not going to hurt you.
Better not, or else.
Shh. I just need to...
There! But my tail, it still hurts.
I'll just bandage that up for you.
Peso!
What's the big idea? Scaring me like that? My tail, it feels better. Thanks.
No problem.
Good work, Peso.
Eat up, Quazi. 'Tis good to see you again. You were just a wee kitten when I first came here looking for the hidden city.
But what happened? You've been missing for years.
Ah, the old thing was cursed from the start. 'Twas smooth sailing when Pete and I first set off up the Amazon. But little did we know that the rainy season was about to begin. My ship was nearly destroyed, but was still seaworthy until it was attacked by a flotilla of furious fire ants. I was forced to abandon ship and take me chances in the river. But an even bigger danger lurked beneath the waves. A gigantic green anaconda snake, nearly as long as the river itself. We tussled mightily as the current swept us downstream towards waters even more treacherous and certain doom. Luckily, Pete squawked that warning just in time.
And?
And what?
The hidden city. Did you ever find it?
Nah, not yet, Quazi. I've been going in circles for all these years, thanks to this no-good map.
Hold on. Well, I'll be a sea monkey's uncle. It takes both parts to make the full map.
Oh, well, what are we lollygagging around here for? Let's go! To the hidden city!
Captain, look! That's Dashy's camera.
But where's Dashy? Dashy? Dashy, are you?
I found this arapaima on the riverbank. We need to get him back in the water.
Oh no, he can't breathe.
Oh no, but I can! We arapaimas can gulp air to breathe, like this, but only for a little while. Don't worry, we're here to help. Peso, you take that fin. Dashy, you take that one. Oh, that tickles! Oh, thank you, my friends. You're welcome. But what were you doing on the river bank? That wave tossed me, the biggest fish in the Amazon, right up onto the riverbank.
Look what it did to my camera.
That thing up there. You better let me help you with that.
Wait till you see this.
Thanks. Now, how about a picture?
A picture? Oh, but certainly.
That's nothing, Quazi. Hang on!
I still can't believe it. I'm on a treasure hunt with Calico Jack.
Oh, Quazi. Call me Grandad.
Aye, aye, Grandad.
Yo, we're getting close now. I can feel it in my peg leg.
The hidden city should be just on the other side of this marsh. Grandad, did you just... Shh, listen. I've got a funny feeling about this place. It's almost like someone's... Whoa! Oh, what a cute little... Not too friendly, though.
This marsh is ours. No one may enter.
What are those things?
Capybaras. I've never seen them act like this before.
And stay out.
Ooh, didn't see that coming.
We're getting closer to the Guppy. Just a little bit further.
Oh, hello there. Hungry.
Captain, I'm not sure I like the look of these fish.
Any idea what they are, Berta?
Those guys? They're piranhas.
Ah, piranhas. Piranhas?
Captain, up here!
Shellington, tune it!
Just in time, Captain. Those piranhas nearly made you their lunch.
I was trying to tell you, the piranhas aren't hungry for you. They hardly ever eat anything bigger than themselves.
Huh?
Then why are they chasing us?
They sometimes get excited when they smell something they like.
Hungry.
But what could they be smelling? Aha!
Oh, fascinating!
Junip, your fish biscuits are a big hit.
Yeah, 'tis a riddle, Quazi. The capybaras are usually gentle creatures. What's gotten into them?
They must be protecting something.
Like a hidden city.
Can we sneak past them?
Yeah, that's just what they'd be expecting. We've got to surprise them. We've got to swashbuckle them. We've got to do this
the pirate way.
Yeah!
Something big up ahead.
The Guppy! Oh, it's still stuck, though.
Don't worry, Cap.
Tweak!
I found someone who can help us. Of course. That's a banak.
A wood-eating catfish.
I found him nibbling some old rotten tree stumps. I figured he could use a proper meal.
Nice and fresh.
Thanks for the help, Mr. Catfish.
Anytime.
All right, everyone, into the gups. We've still got one more Octonaut to find.
Woohoo! You're doing great, Quazi! This way!
I'm right behind you, Grandad!
Anaconda snake!
Capybaras. Tasty.
Grandad, look!
You sweet children, hurry!
Oh, they was just protecting their wee ones.
Aye, and we've brought a hungry anaconda into their midst. We've got to help them. Over here, you big slithery beast! You leave them little capybaras alone!
Never tasted one of those before.
Keep him busy, Quazi. You go, little mateys.
Grandad, look out!
There's more of them.
Over here, snakies! You keep scooping, and I'll... Yeah!
Snack time.
There's too many of them, Quazi.
We can't give up, Grandad. The pirate way, remember?
Or how about the Octonaut way?
Right on time, Captain.
Is that...
Ahoy!
These capybaras need our help.
A good thing we brought backup. Octonauts, let's do this. Good work, Octonauts. Thank you for your help, everyone. And thank you,
Octonauts, meet the greatest cat pirate who ever lived. My Grandad, Calico Jack.
Calico Jack.
Good to meet you. Smile.
'Tis the greatest of pleasures, Octonauts. But now is not the time for talking. We still need to find the hidden city.
Come on, mateys. It's just on the other side of this marsh.
You mean our marsh? Which we will let you pass through. Thank you for helping us.
Come on, everybody.
To the hidden city.
This must be it. Get ready to feast your eyes on... Where is it?
Yeah, it should be right here.
After all that.
Wait.
The tidal bore must have filled the lagoon with muddy water, and now it's washing back out.
Look.
Oh, shiver me whiskers.
Freshwater sponges.
Incredible!
Well, I guess this is your hidden city, Quazi.
You mean there's no treasure?
Oh, 'tis the hunt for the treasure that counts, Quazi. And we've had ourselves a wild one.
Yeah, we have, haven't we?
Dumping jellyfish. These fish, I've never seen anything like them. Any of them. They're all new species. This really is a treasure.
Well done, you two.
They're beautiful.
That's
my word.
Well, Quazi, time for me to set sail. Oh, I've spent enough time here in the Amazon. I've got a lot more adventures to have, treasures to find, and swashbuckling to do. What say you join me?
Me? Go with you?
Picture it. Calico Jack and Quazi, together on the 7 seas.
Grandad.
Quazi, come and have a look at these fish.
There's a really fast one you're going to love.
Well, Quasi,
It would be an honour to set sail with you, Grandad. But there's only one ship I sail on now, and that's the Octopod. The truth is, I'll always have the heart of a pirate, but I'm an Octonaut now.
I understand. 'Tis a hearty crew you've got there, Quasi. You're a good pirate and a brave Octonaut. Come on, Pete, get a flap on. Fare thee well, Quasi.
Goodbye!
Keep an eye out for me wherever you set sail.
Aye, aye, Grandad. Aye, aye.
Amazing.
Jellyfish!
Look at that one.
All right, mateys, let's see these fish. Shiver me whiskers, he is a fast one. Look at that one, he's a feisty little guy. And over there, that's the silverest fish I've ever seen. This is amazing.
I'm Captain Barnacles.
Aye, matey.
Come on, everyone join in.
Right, let's go.